Morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. I'm Captain Tommy Scoville, and you're on the lifeboat. People, it's time for a State of the Union. This is where I come and I tell you how we're doing here on the lifeboat. We're all in this together, right? We're all in the same boat. We all got the same goal. It's been that way since the first day. This isn't about me, it's about the boat. So let's take a snapshot of where we are at 90 days. Someday we will look back on this and we'll probably laugh. But do you know where we're at? 90 days. Seeing as 40 new people came on the boat yesterday, which is just a blessing. It doesn't happen all the time, and there are days because of what we do that we're going to lose 20 or 30 because we have one of those channels that people subscribe to, and when they get sober, they get excited, and if they relapse, a lot of times they jump off the boat. And when you have a good-sized group, that can happen, and there's an ebb and a flow. So we try not to look too much at the metrics because it could drive you insane. But when you get 40 new subscribers in a day, it's kind of hard to ignore. So people, at 90 days, at 3 months, the lifeboat has 1,730 subscribers who subscribe to the same belief that we have here. 1,730 of you, which is awesome in 90 days. Views, 50,763 views in 90 days. That's good stuff, people. That really is. And it's proof that what we're doing is working. You can get a jump start, but to get people to stay and get people to watch videos, that's about you. That's what that's about. Continuing, we've got some other things. Our campaign for the t-shirts just ended, and we sold 31 shirts. That's a combination of sweatshirts, t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, 31 of them. For a first campaign, people, that's a dream come true. That doesn't count the ones that I bought, because I bought a pile that we're going to be doing some giveaways and some stuff for. But the first campaign is over. We have also been monetized for 18 days. And in 18 days, the amount of action that we've had because of YouTube pushing us out into the marketplace, for lack of a better way to look at it, has been doing amazing things for this boat. The number of people who have gotten sober, there's no way to even put a number on, people. I know that the goal of 6, we got that crushed. The goal of the next 6, we got that crushed. How many exactly? There's no telling. But I could rattle off about 20 names off the top of my head of people who say that they got sober because of the lifeboat, which means we have won. If the boat hit an iceberg and sank today, we will have already won. But I got news for you, people. The boat ain't going anywhere. We're killing it. The State of the Union is strong. The state of this boat is strong. We're winning. That's what's happening. We're winning, people. And it's all about you. You people have made this boat into something bigger than what it ever should or could have been. Every time somebody new comes here, they don't say, boy, the captain's really doing a great job. They say, I've never been a place where so many positive people are all helping one another. Get that comment every single day. That's about you. Mark, myself, were blown away by what you people have done to transform this boat into something that is just amazing. I could not be any happier. I really could not be any happier. At the 90-day mark, we're on fire, people. We're on fire. The growth of the channel in the last 28 days is up 236%. That's insane. Now, just like that is insane, people, if it doesn't happen next month, it's not a big deal. We will celebrate our victories, and there are going to be downtimes. It's the nature of how a channel grows, but I'll be darned if we're not going to celebrate a month like the one that we just had. And with everything else going on, that's even more impressive. The slings and arrows, so to speak, have missed the lifeboat completely. And it's all about you people. It's about the positive energy that you put out every single day with what you do here on the lifeboat. Reaching out to people who first come on board and welcoming them and making them feel like they're home. And do you know why you do that? Because they are home. This is a home for people who are trying to get sober and people who want to fundamentally transform their lives so they're not just sober and miserable, so they're not just the same people that they were minus dope, to where they really have an opportunity to live their best life. And everyone is getting used to the fact that we're not like society. We don't judge one another the way that society does. And that has been the strength of why people's lives are transforming. There's a quote I want to read you today, people. I like to do a quote in the morning. It is from a gentleman by the name of Oliver Goldsmith. And he said, "Our greatest glory consists not in never falling, but in rising up every time we fall." I'm going to say that again. Our greatest glory consists not in never falling, but in rising up every time we fall. We've been talking about this for the last 2 or 3 days, so to come across this quote has just been great. But that's what's going on. And I could rattle off names, right? The seventh son got back up, dusted himself off, right? Brandon got up, dusted himself off, kept going. This happens every day, people. Yeah, there are going to be some stumbles along the way. There's going to be some people who make a misstep, but we're never going to judge you on the lifeboat. If you want to get judged, I could probably recommend a couple of channels. Heck, they'll even judge you if you're not doing anything wrong. It's the nature of what they do. But here on the lifeboat, we're going to support one another, we're going to look out for one another, and we're going to do everything within our power to make sure that everybody hears the message that you don't have to go through life, A, addicted to drugs, or B, not addicted to drugs, but infected with that disease they call hate. Doesn't have to happen, people. You can be a happy, sober person. You really can. You can go through life happy and loving and kind and sober. And that's the message of the lifeboat. That's why we're growing at the rate we're growing. Today at 3 o'clock, we're going to do our 3 o'clock Saturday call. You know how we do the live feed on Saturday. It's people that don't normally get on the normal feeds, and it's cool because you get to see a lot of people, a lot of crew members that normally you don't get a chance to talk to, so it's awesome. People love it. 6 o'clock, we'll be doing our normal live feed, so we do 2 live feeds on Saturday. Really looking forward to seeing all of you there. You know what's going to happen next, right down here. You're going to see the lifeboat symbol. Click on it. Then hit the bell for notifications, and you'll find out every time we do one of these. And on the other side, you're going to see videos that we've already filmed here. Last night was our 200th video here on the lifeboat. 90 days, 200 videos. About what? About saving people, about getting sober, about being positive, about love, about everything that this boat stands for. So, State of the Union, just to sum it up, we're winning. We're winning. The boat is doing what it's set out to do, and it's doing it in style, and it's doing it fast, and it's doing it right. So between now and 3 o'clock when we get on the live feed, you know what I want you to do, people? I want you to reach out to somebody, and I want you to save them. Because today in this country, on average, right, today, 263 people are going to overdose and die in this country today. Are going to overdose and die. By the way, alcohol deaths do not go into that equation. Who knows how many of those we're going to lose? So it's a matter of life and death, people. It really is. Get them to the boat. Let them hear that they can live a better life. Between now and then, that's your job. Reach out there and try to save somebody. I'm Captain Tommy Scoville. This is the lifeboat. And make no mistake, people, we're winning.